Welcome to day 60 of our BitClout journey. I'm Ed Krasenstein here with my twin brother, Brian Krasenstein, and we're back in our homes after a quick little vacation to Sarasota over the weekend. It's good to be back. We had a great time on vacation with our families, but we're back to clouding again. So today, I think we're going to just talk about a few little things. Not too much has gone on in the BitClout space over the weekend, but we have seen, BitClout added this feature to the side of their site where it uses BitClout polls to show the top diamond receivers and also some of the top apps on the platform, and then also some of the rising coin values on the platform. And I think we're starting to see some manipulation take place just so that people can get their names into these lists. What do you think about that, Brian?
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, you can't blame the users for manipulating it just because, I mean, if it's there, it's there. They're gonna do what they want to get on the list. I don't know if there's a remedy. I mean, BitClout Pulse is the one feeding the data. They could change the algorithm. They could maybe make it so that instead, if say for instance somebody gave us 1,001 diamonds to get us on the list, they could change it so that it only counts one per person for 24 hours or something, and then maybe weigh the higher diamond amounts a little bit. I don't know if they're doing that or not, but people are still going to be able to get around that. So I don't really know what the solution is, and you can't blame the creators. I mean, people are using their imagination and thinking outside the box and thinking of ways to kind of amplify themselves. So, I mean, there's no rules here. There's no bitclout.com rules saying, hey, you can't try and manipulate the sidebar leaderboard. So you can't blame them.
Yeah, I mean, there's no terms of service, and I don't expect there to ever be one. So I think the decentralized aspects of the platform are going to lend itself to some of this manipulation that you're going to see. And I mean, some people view manipulation as being, detrimental to social media, where others view it as a way to kind of get ahead. I mean, I think we kind of see manipulation across all social media, whether it's on Instagram where you're, taking photos with Bentleys and Lamborghinis when they're not really your car and putting it out this image that isn't really you. I think that's manipulation in itself as well.
Yeah, and people just want to be on that leaderboard. If you're signed in under your desktop version of BitClout, you're going to see that leaderboard, and people see your name. They might buy your coin. It may allow you to make money, actually. So, I mean, money drives people to think up ways to make it. So I think it's going to happen. I know we aren't going to try and manipulate it in any way. I'd rather see people that deserve it be there, not people that are kind of figuring out ways to cheat the system. But that's our opinion. That's my opinion, at least. Maybe not yours.
Give us as many diamonds as you can right now. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, I agree with Brian. I think, different people are going to use it in different ways. And if you don't like the list, then don't pay attention to it. There's going to be other nodes that come out, and there's nodes who kind of create their own list based on their own algorithms or own ways of determining who the top creators on the platform are. So like I said, decentralization leads to kind of like a wild west.
Yeah, and like you said, if you don't like what's happening on one node, you have the option to create your own node and do whatever you want. You can put yourself as all 10 top places in the leaderboard if you wanted to create your own node. I don't know if anybody will use it, but it's your option, and that's your right. So I think that it's decentralized, so you can't complain too much about stuff like that.
Yeah, so I mean, there's not too much else going on in BitClout. We're planning on going to the Miami meetup on June 3rd, so we're excited about that. I know we'll see a lot of you guys and girls there. Other than that,
I want to touch on a couple little things.
Okay,
before you cut this show short.
Fine.
So like I made a post earlier. Use diamonds, not hearts. I think they should get rid of the heart feature. I think that if they got rid of hearts, I think probably overnight you'd see a twofold increase in the number of diamonds given away, because people are clicking that diamond button or the heart button instead of diamond button. And what I found is, like, even just post like we made yesterday, it might have 67 hearts and 7 diamonds. So if you get rid of that heart heart icon, you don't give them the option, then you're probably going to get people getting more diamonds. And I think that if people are getting more diamonds, it's going to make them kind of get even more addicted to this platform because they're seeing that, hey, they're actually getting something out of their content. And like, I mean, yeah, diamond's worth one penny if it's just one diamond, but those pennies add up, and those diamonds could be 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or even 6 worth $900. So just getting diamonds is going to attract people. That's what I think. So
What
why
happens
have
when,
those?
but what happens when the price of BitClout goes up? Say it goes up 100 times and then those pennies become dollars. Are people going to really give out dollars as,
Well,
like it was one diamond would be worth $1 at some point if the price of BitClout goes up 100-fold.
well, what if they just added a tenth a diamond or 100 a diamond as an option? I mean, there's ways around that. So I mean, if BitClout does go up 100-fold and that one diamond becomes worth $1, even then, I think people are going to still tip $1. I mean, we get plenty of the 3 diamond tips, and that's about 90
Yeah, but
cents.
I mean, it would strongly cut down on the amount of diamonds
would.
that happen. Even if it goes up tenfold, are people going to be giving out dimes instead of pennies? Like, I think it's something they're going to have to take into consideration. Like you said, though, they could do like a tenth or a hundredth of a diamond. I don't know if they're going to want to do that, but I guess we'll just have to watch it and see how it unfolds.
Well, then they could change the whole system too. I mean, they could just make it where you're just giving tips. I mean, it could be type in your own tip and have a button for 1 penny or whatever, So I mean, this is like out of the gate, we're in like alpha mode. So I mean, like things are going to change, and there's going to be other nodes that might be able to work off of that. I haven't seen the back end code for how the diamond system works, but I'm sure there's going to be unique ways to use that as well. And the last thing I just wanted to touch on is the Chrome extension, BitClout Plus. We downloaded it, and it's actually really, really awesome. It allows you to basically see all kinds of unique data on each of the coins you hold. You can see how much of each coin in BitClout you own rather than just dollars, which is valuable. You can look into all kinds of analytical data into people. They added features that link to outside third-party sources for data, so you can just easily click on somebody, see their coin. You can see if you own somebody's coin. There's a little icon up there. And I think the coolest feature is the ability to post up to 1,000 characters in a post, which I think we've been using it, and it really is liberating to be able to like write a short little blog post as a post.
Yeah, I agree. My favorite features about it is the fact that you can see how many followers somebody has. I mean, how many people somebody's following as well as their followers. And you can also see the amount of BitClout, their value in BitClout. There's a bunch of other features I really thought are like they're things that you really want to know. Like if you go to somebody's profile, it tells you if that person's following you or not. So if you want to follow them back, you can. So definitely check it out. It's bitclout.pulse. It's
No, plus.
website, and you can
Plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. bitclout.plus.
Ed's still on vacation, I think.
I'm still in vacation mode. But yeah, so check that out, and I highly recommend downloading. It's really cool. And I think I need to go back to bed right now, so I think we're gonna get going. Any final thoughts, Brian?
No, I think that day 60 is starting off well, and let's join the crowd for day 61 tomorrow.
All right, sounds good. See everybody tomorrow.